What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and I just came from like one of the bougiest things that I've ever done in my life. It's not the bougiest, but it's pretty dang bougie, and I'm gonna tell you all about it right after this intro.
It was at this moment that he knew. He was dumb.
And we are back, and I've done some bougie things before. Being friends with people who make a little bit of money and like to travel. I've been invited to things before. I think there's a place called Canoe or Canoe in Atlanta, and at that place I had the experience of trying kangaroo meat. So this is something that I reference quite often in real life. When people tell me, oh yeah, would you eat a dog? I said, I eat a dog, I eat a kangaroo, I'd eat a panda, you know. And I kind of enjoy having that as a reference point, even though the relationship with that girl did not end well. I mean, a little bit of tea. We went to Las Vegas together, and she cheated on her husband and then wanted me to be a part of her lie after cheating on her husband. And I was just like, this makes me uncomfortable. She also lied about having bought tickets to go. You can go in. Having bought tickets to go to a club because she wanted me to go to a club with her. But I was like really under the influence, like really messed up, sick in the shower, vomit in my hair. And I had to like sober up because she kept pressuring me. And I ended up going to the place. We go to the place and they're like, this place is closed. So she lied to me about it paying money so that we can skip a line to a closed event. I'm just saying, you know, but yeah, even though that relationship was what it was, a lesson on boundaries, I still think back to how I had kangaroo meat with her, and that was interesting. Like, hey, maybe if you didn't cheat on your husband and wanted me to lie for you and things like that, like, wow, all the things we would have gotten into, all the things that we could have done. Very interesting how they managed to like make what they have. Like, so that was like to see someone my age, to see people younger than me have like the house and have the family and stuff like that. I guess to a certain point, I didn't idolize them because I don't idolize anyone, but I was kind of like, wow, this is so amazing. I want to be kind of like you. I see what you have, and not in a jealous way because I'm applauding them, but I see what you have and I want to make that also my reality. And then to see that situation come to the end, and to also realize that there were certain situations where she showed me that she was a mean girl, that made me feel like, okay, maybe this isn't necessarily what I want or what's for me at this time. But all of that to say is I went to a water tasting, not a wine tasting, a water tasting, okay? And it's very interesting to try these waters from all over the world. I'll show you guys pictures on the screen. There was one water, I will never forget this water. I forgot the name of this water. I was just gonna say I will never forget this water, but that one water, something bird, smelled fishy. Smelled fishy AF. But we're talking about the mineral properties of water and how important that is. And my thing is like magnesium in the water and the magnesium content, and how magnesium makes you poop and how it's good for you, and how drinking regular water is okay because it's water, but drinking water that's jam-packed with minerals is even better because it's water and it's jam-packed with minerals. So that was just a whole interesting environment. And hey, you, make sure you like and subscribe. Your girl's trying to reach 7,000 subscribers, and you're gonna help me do that. Yeah, you. Yeah. Like and subscribe. And let me know if you have any videos that you want to see from me. Okay, bye-bye. Of course, me and Stu, we done spent enough time together where we've started to like kind of butt heads. reminds me that the divorce was imminent. I feel like I'm always communicating my feelings about situations to him, and he's just like, yeah, you want to be with me, but you only want to be with me when I'm not talking, when I'm not saying how I feel about things, okay? If I open up my mouth and actually speak, or I have the energy to tell you how I feel about things, you don't really want to be with me. You like the idea of me. So I think that's just the reality of our relationship. Divorce was meant to be. It's coming around. And I think that I really feel it now. Like, I understand that this is what's meant to be, okay? Because there was times, I tell you, while being here in America, like the first day, it was just like, I don't know, I was drained from the plane. I didn't have energy. The situations, we weren't interacting with interpersonal relationships or anything like that. And I found myself like, wow, this apartment is so nice. The way he like styled the place and everything is so nice. And it made me feel like, wow, I want to stay. I want this. I didn't get to have access to this version of you, or I didn't get to have access to this nice of a life with you. So there was a part of me that had a desire to, oh yeah, stay. Yeah, this is nice. You walk in, this is nice. And the reality is, though, it was the glamour. It was the glamour of being back at home and feeling somewhat safe and not having to work every day. But that's just it. The glamour falls. And once the glamour falls, we're back to where we're at. I hope to be in a relationship one day where I can be my divine feminine. But this is not that relationship where I can be my divine feminine. All I feel is anxiety and stress, and I don't like feeling those things. And the reality is, it's really easy to be in a position where, one, Stu will shut down and shut out, and I will take that personally. And I think that that's just meant that we don't communicate the same, which isn't the issue, but realistically, not communicating the same with everyone is not the issue. But I think that our way of communication and our personalities and what we want and who we are is so different that it does become an issue. And so it's dealing with that tango. And I just needed to talk. Your girl will always get on the camera when she need to talk. I got my hair cut today. See that? I got the fader. This man cut my hair, right? Okay, he cut my hair, and this was up here. And no, this was down here, and this was up here. There was about, I want to say, a good finger difference in this line and this line. He pushed me back. I don't know if he thought this was more attractive or anything. For me, I don't really care. At first, I could have cared, but I realized I don't really care. It's gonna grow back. It's just hair. But yeah, I'm happy that I got my fade though. So I'm feeling cute. I'm feeling okay, and tired. Feeling tired. Like I feel like conclusion. Let's get to a conclusion so we can end this. I feel like going to drink fancy water was sedity a fuck. I mean, a fuck. It was sedity AF. Okay, sedity. I don't know what sedity mean, but that was the word that came to my mind. Drinking fancy waters. And like a wine tasting is kind of sedity. A water tasting is even more sedity. Like, oh, I'm so fancy drinking water. I've done a moonshine tasting. Okay, now moonshine tasting, I felt like down to earth. I was like, yeah, let's drink some moonshine. Spit into a metal bucket. Pew, ting. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, it was an experience. It was definitely an experience. And I did enjoy myself. Not to say I did not enjoy myself. Completely enjoyed myself. Like, I was cracking little jokes. There was a lady next to me. I was like, I would take a sip of this and put the cup to the side, and then I would compare the waters. It was just very interesting. But I'm not a water girl. My tummy didn't agree with all that damn water I put in it. So I'm gonna take my sweet and sex to put it in there and go to sleep because I am tired, okay? So anyway, much love and positive vibes. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment down below because your girl is trying to reach 7,000 subscribers. Love you guys.